So, child, it's your girl, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. This is your daily check-in for February 18th, 2022. But this is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, you're supposed to. Alright, so, boom. Um, I was down yesterday with a fucking stomach virus. Went through my whole house, all of my babies, except the Virgo, except the fucking Virgo. I'm gonna get back to that. That shit is so relevant. But, uh, it got to me yesterday and I literally was down. I was down all day. Could not get up out the bed, not once yesterday. But I am back, Chad. The type of rest I got yesterday, I needed in a real way. Heavy on the crashing. Heavy on the crashing. I'm just going to say this for some of you. If you do not slow down, whoever this is that I'm speaking to, you know if you're working too hard, if you're pushing yourself too hard, doesn't matter what anyone else has going on. Yes, I just washed my hair. I didn't do my hair, so I don't know what I look like. Well, I do know now. I didn't know before I got up on here, but fuck it. Heavy on the not caring what you look like to anyone at this time. I was saying that the other day and truly meaning that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, hey, hey. Deadass. I just want to say this. If you know that I'm talking to you, for those of you who have been working really fucking hard, if you do not allow yourself to rest, take your time to rest. It doesn't matter what's going on around you, who's sick, nothing. It doesn't even matter. You won't get none of that if you take care of yourself. Heavy on the really allowing this. I love you so much, baby. God is Virgo energy. Um, heavy on this energy of like, yo, it doesn't matter who's sick around you. 1010, you'll be protected, you'll be covered because you're covered by the divine when you stay at a certain fucking vibration. But when you don't take care of yourself, when you run yourself to the ground, when you burn yourself out, you're not protected the same way, and then you crash out of nowhere. I shouldn't have had to get that sick to get that type of rest is my point. And it ain't just me out here. Let's pray. Hey y'all, welcome, welcome, welcome. I got so many messages for y'all, and I got a client at 3:30, so I need y'all to make sure that I'm off of here at like 3:10 the latest, so I could cleanse, so I could pray, because y'all know how I get, and I got a lot of messages. So, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, source, God, universe, thank you so much for the way that I healed in a day, the way that you healed me in a day, the way that I've been recovered, the way that I've been renewed, the way that I'm recharged, the way that I'm ready to go, the way that my whole mind has shifted, my whole perspective has shifted. I pray the same for my soul tribe. They get a brand new look on life, a brand new lease on life. They get recharged out of nowhere, spirit. They get much needed rest that they need without having to crash to do it. Please allow me to tap in with my soul tribe, see what the overall energy of the day is, what we're working on today, what we're leaving for another day, and what we do not see coming. Please protect the spirit from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe. Thank you, spirit. Ashe, amen. Whatever you say, I welcome, welcome, welcome it. Okay, Mama's coming. She's coming, okay? She's coming. I'm telling you she's coming, and Mommy's working, okay? I don't have it. Can you ask your brother to get it for you? Please. Close the door. Zaire will find it for you, okay? Ooh. Alright, so boom, I got so many things to do. She's gonna have to make noise if she's gonna make noise. First thing I wanted to say is somebody gets back to doing something that they haven't done since September. This may not be for everybody. It may not specifically be September. Heavy on the getting back to doing something that you haven't done in a really long time. But I specifically heard somebody getting back to something that they haven't done since September. Heavy on the getting back to writing notes, taking notes. Some of you could just have random thoughts that come to you throughout the day while you're doing other things that are really important, and you can't sit down to really take care of it, or attend to it or expand on it. Write it fucking down. Some of you have a book or something about this that you haven't touched. My phone downstairs. Zaire, Pop, please can you get up and get it for your sister? You heard that whole conversation. Please, I need a few minutes. Okay? Close the door. Buy one for her, please. Thank you. Don't be a bully to him though, Rain. I'm not playing. Heavy on expecting more of a Virgo, but knowing that a fucking Taurus is too demanding, or that a Taurus needs to show up with more respect. Heavy on this energy. Yes, I have like 5 notebooks, but in transition, was in a writing class and everything. Heavy on the baby, interrupted me too. Yes, but the thing is, I was talking about this the day before yesterday, even in the daily check-in. That used to be normal for me. I don't know what the fuck happened, what changed, what shifted, but that used to be normal for me. It wasn't until I do know what happened. If y'all know, y'all know. I had 3 kids, and then I got pregnant with the twin girls. Once the twins came, I kind of like I said, like being in here, I guess became my sacred space, my quiet time, because the kids stopped coming in. But that's normal. For Raina to come in, for the Empress to come in, if you know, I get messages off the Empress. That is the Empress. That is the end. That's the Empress, but that's also the inner child. Also, I just put up my Empress tapestry. If you know, you know, which you probably don't, but some of you do, because it was usually in my background in my old spot. But the Empress tapestry is always on the wall. I haven't had it up here since I've moved in. I haven't been feeling like the fucking Empress in my own space, in my own empire. But I had to put that up today. That's a whole nother message. I'll get back to that. But the Empress fucking walked in. So heavy on the interruptions being messages from the divine. Having to shift our perspective. I don't know how we got to thinking I'm the Virgo and baby boy is a Taurus. Oof. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yeah. I don't know what this is, man. I really don't. I just feel like having to acknowledge where there has to be a shift in how you're looking at something. Is this a Virg session? I walked in late. No, no, baby. This is just a daily check-in for the collective. Alright, so boom, 555 on the clock. Okay. Big changes, huge transitions. A lot of things being stacked up, and the odds not necessarily looking as if they're in your favor. Meanwhile, the odds are always in your favor, beloved. I promise you. Like I said, the first message that I wrote down, welcome, 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 is that someone hasn't done something since September. Someone hasn't done something since September. I don't know what it is or what you haven't done since September. It's time for you to do it. Pick it back up. Another thing I wrote is procrastination is going to ruin every blessing placed on your life if you let it. Procrastination is going to ruin every blessing placed on your life if you let it. Find the fucking procrastination demon. See the procrastination demon and fucking slay that bitch. I'm not even playing. I don't know who needs to hear this, but a lot of you fucking do. Having so many things that you should have gotten started on a week ago, a month ago, last fucking year, a year ago, get on it. And even though we're always going to claim that we are in alignment, I'm so serious when I say, do not let the procrastination demon run down on you, bully you, like truly, slow you up. That's me. I haven't worked in that space in September. So glad you're moving to your new home. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, thank you. Empress Ja, get on it. Get on it, baby. Get on it, baby. The other thing is cedar. This is why it came out. So the last thing, why I wrote this down. Okay, so boom. So it's something about also picking up something to work with, to learn one thing, get more. For those of you who are readers, you see you see these two racks. You see my collection of cards. I have decks in here I've never even touched. I have decks in here I've had for 2 years and never fucking touched. Not once. Never used, never shuffled. Nothing. There's something about going back to the things that you have. All of these fucking books, I have to read them. I have not read them. I do not make enough time for me to read them. There is something about going to the things that you already have. Not being in a position to feel as if you have to acquire more. Okay? You said I feel called to get a new deck today. Now my question to you is, I felt called to get a fucking new deck. This is this month. I don't know what this is the Virgo. This is my Venus and Virgo speaking to your Virgo. I don't even know where you got Virgo placements. But I'm so serious, beloved. At like 3 in the morning, I almost fucking bought the fifth Spirit Tarot, I think that it's called, and I stopped myself. I'm like, but you could write this shit off. It's a fucking you could write this off. This is a business expense, all that. Cause I'm like, you ain't supposed to be spending no money. I'm having this conversation with myself at like 3 in the morning. Swear to you, you ain't supposed to be spending no money on no bullshit. I could write this off as a write-off. This is a business expense. No, don't do it. Even though and I did not. Because I have all of these things that I really want to get to. And so I'm going to say this, Virgo and Venus and Sun. My Virgo and Venus is speaking to your Virgo and Venus right now. And your Virgo Sun. There's something about this that you may want a new deck, but before you go to it, get a new deck. I know you like pretty new things, Virgo. You deserve pretty new things. You have all of the pretty new things that you want, but I just really feel like you need to take apart what it is that you have now. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. I almost, before I did this fucking daily check-in, I made sure that I took my moment to meditate, my moment to fucking stretch, get on the fucking floor and stretch before I sat my ass in this chair all day. It felt so good. Take care of you, focus on you. I'm so serious. Like, you have so much you already could work with, and so you will acquire more when it's time, but y'all haven't mastered what y'all got. Y'all feel at a dead end somewhere. I have 3 new tarot decks, but I haven't started reading them yet. And you want to know one? Exactly. Take them shits apart. I'm so serious. sneak watching this work. I missed you. I love you, Vicky. I am back. I was down with the crazy stomach virus, but I am back. Okay. So boom. So in saying that, to work with the shit that you have, I pulled out the fucking conjure cards. If you know, you know. If you know about this deck, you know about this deck. This shit gets deep. Shit gets crazy. And so when I work with them, I have to pull out the book, which is why I don't use them often. That's another thing. If you feel like you're doing certain things that are easier for you to do, challenge yourself. I work with decks that I don't fucking need a book to. I don't need a book to read with because it's easier for me, because it's quicker for me, because I feel like it's more efficient. But is it really? Or am I more efficient if I challenge myself to learn the things that I've been telling myself I ain't ready for? I'm not ready to retain. Heavy on this energy of someone feeling as if they're not ready to retain, information somehow. I've been called to this brown candle. I've been charging this brown candle for 2 days now. Everyone working with a brown candle, getting grounded in a real way, but being ready, being prepared to study. I feel like that was the last thing that I said to you, because Sagittarius, from that fucking reading I did 2 days ago, it's still here. I haven't moved. I got sick right after. Heavy on this energy of the Sagittarius out here. When I said that shit, I meant that, because that energy is still out here. We're going to be stepping into a space of teaching, and before you could teach anybody anything, you got to start learning, and you will always be learning while you're teaching. Okay? You've been doing Oracle. I need to learn retain tarot. Yes, baby. Start fucking with tarot. You can do this. You will do this. You will retain it. You can retain it. It's going to come natural to you. You are a reader. You are a reader. Also, I don't know where you are in this space. If you're still in this space of just honor that you're not in the space of like placing value, money, monetary gain or whatever, monetary value on you reading for people, please just do as many readings as you can for free. Just watch what happens. Watch the feedback you get back. Watch how it motivates you to dive deeper into your gifts. Just start reading for the people that you care about, letting them know that you offer this service for free. And if you feel, when you feel you are ready to charge money, you will know that you are ready. Spirit will tell you. You know what I'm saying? If at all, but I do feel like you will. I'm not even here to do no fucking personal, so I'm just passing that along for you. Alright, so boom. Ace of Spades, the Cradle. So in honoring this, I pulled a fucking card from this deck, the conjure cards that I haven't worked with, and I'm going to read it to y'all. I pulled the Ace of Spades. These cards are so fucking fire. With the Cradle. Ace of Spades, the Cradle. The Ace of Spades is the death card of the deck, and as such is depicted with an empty baby's cradle. To dream of a birth or to rock an empty cradle is a sign of death. When upright, it means death, an upright end or sudden change. Depending on surrounding cards, this can be metaphorical or literal. I've seen it be right about both. If the Ace of Spades appears with the red joker or the black cat, it means certain literal death. Reverse, the Ace of Spades shows discomfort and anxiety in relation to the cards it is surrounded by. If it comes up reversed with the red joker or black cat, it's a sign of witchcraft. Roots have been placed. This deck is so fucking fire. Okay, so for me, the card that it was next to was the Six of Clubs. You know, it wasn't any card like that. So it's not literal death, although I do feel literal death being around certain people thinking about this. I'm a Leo. My Virgo is also in Venus. Leo, Sun, Taurus, Moon. I'm a Leo, Sun, Taurus, Moon, baby. I'm a Leo, Sun, Taurus, Moon, and my Venus is in Virgo. Yeah. Hey, Bree. Okay. So the card around it came the Six of Clubs. Six of Clubs is out here. I don't know why this is on the wrong page. Hold on. I don't know what the hell I was doing. But I gotta read this to y'all. Six of Clubs. And it has cedar on it. Yeah, I got a Leo stellium in my chart. To dream of a barn signifies a visitor. As the barn sustain... Oh, no. I don't know why I'm over there. I don't know why I was looking at the Five of Clubs. My bad. Six of Clubs, cedar. As the cedar litters the forest up the mountain, the Six of Clubs speaks of a long journey on land. To dream of a cedar tree predicts success in business or whatever undertaking you go through. Reversed, it shows failed attempts and stagnation, no movement or journey. So heavy on the physical movement, being on a journey, but also like life's journey. Some of you feel worn the fuck out, like yo, this shit every day, same thing. You feel like you're kind of on that hamster wheel when you're not, when you're actually moving forward, when you're making huge progress. Also heavy on the freaking out when good things happen to you, and it really being a sign of how much healing you need to do, right? But also heavy on the ego death. I want to really honor. I don't know who needs to hear this. Somebody gets sick, like sick, every time they die in ego death. This could be for 24 hours. This could be for 2 days, 3 days. This could be for a week. Heavy on, I don't even feeling it being that fucking long. I also want to say heavy on the fucking dreams being insane. The creepiest dreams. People watching you. People trying to attack you. Being in spaces, in boxes, fighting, feuds over things that you can't make sense of, that you can't explain to anyone, that you can't fully fucking remember, retain. Some of you get glimpses of your dreams, but you don't remember exactly like why. Like I know, like come on, can you replay that whole shit in my mind so I could take that apart right now? Some of you are not bringing it back, or you're not. It's something about being lucid or being very vivid, you knowing that you jumped some shit that was really out of pocket or threw you for a loop, but can't fully remember what the fuck it was to make sense of it, or even to talk to someone about it so that they can help you take it apart. Crazy. The dreams are insane. Heavy on the not being able to remember them in detail, but yo, knowing that they are insane, knowing that they are unusual. When someone who does not sleep enough, when they get that deep good fucking sleep, the portals that they go through, the different dimensions that they go through, the different experiences that they have, they wake up fucking sore, in pain. The way you physically know you were physically wherever the fuck you went, you physically went through something. You know, we're fighting off an attacker. We're being chased by someone. Was being, heavy on the being stuffed into a box, stuffed into small spaces. Heavy on people spying on you, cameras on you, trying to get in. Yo, she is me, baby. The link in the description box below. The link in the description box below, baby. You'll see the link to book me. If you in here and you haven't, please like this video, subscribe if you haven't. If you would like to book me, use the link in the description box below. If you'd like to send me a donation, use the link in the description box below, beloved. If you want to subscribe to anything, follow me on anything else, everything is down in the link tree. Okay, so boom. I just want to leave that there. Okay, so I said what I said. I just feel like this ego death, or this death, this ending is truly also has so much to do with your career. There's going to be a huge shift in your career. Someone is freaking out about, or there needs to be. Someone is ready to take on more responsibility finally, or someone is ready to take on less. Either you're ready to take on more or less, or as you take on less, someone else will take on more. I also, it's crazy because I never got to pull cards, and I'm not going to. I was going to pull what's the overall energy of the day. I never got to do that because I already have a bunch of cards out here. I prayed before I even put the camera on, and these cards just started flying out, and the first thing that flew out was the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Emperor. And it's fucking crazy to me because my affirmation for the day, which is crazy because I usually share that first, the affirmation for the day, baby. The affirmation for the day is I am valuable when I do nothing. I am valuable when I do nothing. I am valuable when I do nothing. Okay? I am valuable when I do nothing. Okay, this is coming from someone who woke up at 2 in the morning completely freaking out. I was completely freaking the fuck out because I allowed myself to sleep for the day. Because I allowed myself to do absolutely nothing but heal. Okay? I am valuable when I do nothing. I am valuable when I am not taking care of someone else. I am valuable when I am not trying to be in control of everything. Have everything together. It's 3:10. All right, I got a few more minutes for y'all. I do. All right, give me 5 more minutes. All right, so boom. This Empress card, I just feel like, yo, you're valuable when you're stepping up into your creative. I'm valuable when I do nothing. You're valuable when you're in your creative space, when you're in your nurturing fucking space, when you're really taking care of others, when you're making things, your home, your environment beautiful, when you look your best, when you're dressed your best, when you look the part, play the part. You're valuable when you're in that mode. You're also valuable when you're all about business, when you're taking control of everything, when you're making sure everything is good, when you're all about your money, when you're really secure. You will see all of that red, that root chakra, when that money is secure, when you got everything on lock. You're valuable when you're taking care of all that, but you're also valuable when you do nothing, when it's just you, focusing on you, when it's just you. I just feel like this energy, and I know this is not necessarily what the Nine of Pentacles means, and I guess also for those of you who are reading, learning to read, that you're going to have different meanings for your cards all the time. But the way that I pulled this in this particular cards for me just really feels like you're valuable when it's just you, focusing on you, and everybody else. You put everything to the side. When you put all of the things that you have to do to the fucking side, and you walking around in your moo and your fucking bonnet. You understand what I'm saying to you? When you walking around in your moo and your bonnet, and you put everything to the side that you have to do, and you focus on you, and you don't show up as your best self for everyone else, because you got to get you together. When you need some fucking rest. Okay? When you need some rest. When you need to just be. I also really feel like when it needs to just be you and spirit. There's something about the birds, communicating with the birds. I don't want to zoom in. My nails is fucked up right now. It be like that when you fucking move. I got other things to focus on. Heavy on this energy of someone really fucking recognizing where they're sacrificing things left and fucking right for the things that matter, right? Or when you decide, I'm going to put all away all the things that I have to fucking do and be for everyone else, and say, fuck it, I'm just going to spend a little money on me. I'm going to take care of me. That's another message fucking coming through. I'm going to take care of me even though I got these responsibilities. I'm going to go to the motherfucking Botanica. I'm going to go shopping a little bit. I'm going to get some clothes. I'm going to go get my nails done. I'm going to go get my hair cut. I'm going to go do what's going to make me feel better, so that because the better I feel, the better I can show up as the Emperor and the Empress. I really feel this. I also really feel like they're being, you working super fucking hard at being balanced both ways. Like I'm trying to live in harmony. You are living in harmony. Stop saying that you're trying to do something that you already doing. I also really feel like I want to say that someone goes out of their way, someone risks being in trouble, or someone goes out of their way to fucking get to you, make it to you, show up. Someone risks having a problem with someone else. There could be a young fire sign, or having to take care of a young fire sign, or something about this energy, but someone risks having a problem where they fight with them, or you don't know that someone gets into some shit with someone else, or has a fucking hard time with a young fire sign because they focus on you, they cater to you, they love on you, that you don't realize that they have a crazy burden on their back because they focus on you. You just see what they don't do, or someone gets met with anger and emotion from you anyway, or this is you on the receiving end. Pick what side you're on, not realizing that someone is taking on a lot for them, a burden for them, or they have a lot on their plate, and they still feel like it's not good enough whatever they're doing, or they don't feel like they get praised. Someone needs to get praised, acknowledged, told you did an amazing job, told thank you, told like you're thank you so much for holding it down for me, or I love you, or you're amazing. Someone feels like they always have to be on their best behavior, their P's and Q's, or this is you, who it's now time where someone's going to acknowledge you this way. Someone's going to acknowledge you and be like, yo, you do an amazing job, and reward you. Some of you are going to get more hours, the hours that you want, or better pay, get a raise, $1 raise, or get some extra tips, or more clients coming in, or okay, that energy. You really are. I gotta go. I know I really. All right, it's 3:15. I got you. Tower card at the bottom of the deck, though. I really feel like what you don't see happening for a lot of you, you're not getting active when it comes to the body. Something is in the body. Something is growing in the body. Something that you've been holding on to for a really long time. Something that's been living within you. Someone has to cleanse, detox, take care of their body. I'm not even joking. Uh, um I also this tower card out here in reverse. I really feel like the inevitable, something that you've been ignoring for way too long, you cannot ignore anymore. Someone has also someone had the your address. Someone writes your address wrong. There's something about the address, getting the address right on something, change of address, or where you're sending something. When you're sending, having a place when you send something into the universe, directing the energy somewhere specific. I don't know. Sending a certain energy, having an address for the energy you send out. What the fuck? Okay. But also, I just feel like something inevitable. You have to go take care of something that you've been fucking working, you've been ignoring for way too long. It's gonna become a way bigger problem. Someone knows that they're like, what is it, like the pre stages for something really big. This Venus in Aquarius. Somebody has a Venus in Aquarius, but I also just feel like coming to an agreement with someone, between two lovers, two people that love each other, somehow coming into agreement. I feel like weird friendships forming out of fucking nowhere. A lot of love, heavy on the love, starting from a friend. Some of you starting to get into a relationship with a friend, or you're reevaluating friends, that somebody's falling in love with a friend or falling out of love with a friend. Heavy on this energy, there being a sudden affair with a friend. But I also really feel like having a weird unorthodox relationship out here. Heavy on this energy, like with someone, you going into agreement with someone, like, this is how we're gonna do it. It may not work for everyone else, but it works for us, and that's all that fucking matters. I'm gonna leave it there. I love you. It's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.